Breaking news from the Oscars stage. Emma Stone has taken home the coveted title of Best Actress, defying all odds and surpassing fan favorite Lily Gladstone. With her enchanting performance in Yorgos Lanthimos' quirky period comedy Poor Things, Stone secures her second Best Actress Oscar, a remarkable feat following her triumph in La La Land. Yeah, who wouldn't dance with Gosling if the opportunity arose, right?
Oh boy, my dress is broken. I think it happened during I'm Just Ken. I'm pretty sure.
Despite a broken zipper on her Louis Vuitton gown, Stone reminds us all that true elegance lies in how one handles unexpected challenges.
Oh boy, this is really overwhelming. Sorry, okay.
With tears in her eyes, she emphasized that her victory was a testament to the collaborative effort of every individual involved in bringing Poor Things to life.
And I am so deeply honored to share this with every cast member, with every crew member, with every single person who poured their love and their care and their brilliance into the making of this film.
In addition to Stone's triumph, the film also secured awards for production design, hairstyling, makeup, and costume design, further solidifying its status as a cinematic masterpiece. Emma heartfelt shout out to her and husband, Dave McCary's toddler daughter Louise melted hearts worldwide.
My husband, Dave, I love you so much. And most importantly, my daughter, who's gonna be 3 in 3 days and has turned our lives technicolor. I love you bigger than the whole sky, my girl.
But did you know that her journey to motherhood was once unexpected? As a younger actress, Emma Stone had firmly told herself she wouldn't walk down the aisle or experience the joys of motherhood. However, fate had other plans. What could have possibly changed her mind? Let's uncover the enchanting tale behind Emma Stone's unexpected journey to love, marriage, and motherhood.
Emma Stone has a lucky way of finding love on set, but this time she's not linked to a fellow actor. After her highly publicized relationship with Andrew Garfield, fans were dying to know about the actress's love life. She met the director and screenwriter Dave McCary in 2016, and they've been privately enjoying their life together. Since meeting Dave, Emma's goals and priorities have shifted from her career to being a doting wife and mom. Before Emma Stone met Dave McCary, she had just gotten out of her highly publicized relationship with Andrew Garfield. As an on and off-screen couple, the former pair were adored by many Marvel fans.
She's incredibly energetic and enthusiastic, and she had this sense of play and fun, which was incredibly exciting.
The former lovebirds always looked so in love and were happy together. We could feel their connection from our screens. That's why it hit so deep when the two broke up in 2015. Fans' hearts bled for the former couple. Whenever pictured together, Emma and Andrew looked so happy, so in love. They broke up after realizing their priorities in life were different. Andrew wanted to settle down and start a family, while Emma was still very focused on her career. It must have been extremely difficult for both of them. After nursing her broken heart for a year, the actress hosted the comedy TV show Saturday Night Live.
They called me to say that I was getting to host. I had like a complete meltdown, crying on the floor, and people thought that something had gone horribly wrong, and I was like, this is the biggest dream of my life.
Yeah.
She was featured in a sketch called Wells for Boys, which McCary directed. As far as we know, that's the first time the couple met. Emma's lover is highly accomplished and has made a name for himself in the business. Behind the camera, Dave joined SNL alongside cast members Kyle Mooney and Beck Bennett during the 39th season in 2013. He's a writer, segment director, and co-founded a comedy troupe called Good Neighbor with Kyle, Bennett, and Nick Rutherford. Sparks seemingly flew between the two after meeting on set, but they kept their connection on the down low. After her experience with highly publicized romances, the actress played the game differently this time, by staying as far away from the public eye as possible. Well, as possible for an A-list celebrity. Only about 4 months after the rumors began, tabloids confirmed their romance. Even after the world learned about them being a couple, the two continued to keep things private as their connection grew stronger. Then suddenly, reports began circulating that the couple had called it quits. They weren't seen together for basically all of 2018. On top of that, Emma was spotted out at dinner with her ex-boyfriend Andrew. A source claimed that the two looked very much like a couple, fueling the Emma-Dave split rumors even more. By the end of the year, the actress proved everyone wrong. She's just way more private now. We got our first glimpse into her romance with Dave when the La La Land star hosted a roller skating holiday party in December of the same year. According to a source for Us Weekly magazine, she and Dave were smiling and giddy and were attached at the hip all night. She whispered in his ear and rubbed his back, the insider said, adding, "They looked super close." After keeping their relationship very hush-hush for so long, the duo finally made an event appearance together in 2019. They attended the 25th annual Screen Actors Guild Awards, where Emma officially showed off her beau. As time went on, we hardly saw much of the pair. It's still like that now, to be honest. However, it was reported that the actress and director moved in together. They both knew they had finally found their person. Occasionally, paparazzi would catch the two on a date, letting us know the love is still alive and well. One of their favorite couple activities is to watch sports games together. Emma and Dave are fans of the San Diego Padres baseball team. On more than one occasion, they were spotted at Padres games together wearing matching merch. They're just too adorable. By April of 2019, Stone was spotted wearing a very classy diamond ring on her left hand, sparking rumors, of course. Did she and McCary secretly tie the knot, or were they just engaged? Fans were freaking out and dying to know. Unlike his flame, Dave is quite active on Instagram, which was where he shared the news that he and Emma were in fact engaged. He posted a photo of them smiling while the actress held her hand to show off her ring. The caption simply had the 2 hearts emoji. The photo was a little blurry and the caption was vague, but the message was still loud and clear. Stone and McCary had decided to build a life together and fans were ecstatic.
See?
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
On the heels of their engagement news, a source told People magazine that they also got a home together in Malibu over the summer. The couple reportedly got engaged at the SNL offices in New York City. A source told Page 6 that he decided to ask her to spend forever with him in the very first place they met. Romantic, right? The insider went on to talk about the couple's connection. Dave is a super down-to-earth guy. Most of his best friends are people he's known since he was a kid, and he's not affected by Hollywood. He's very creative and funny, and he and Emma share the same sense of adventure, the source shared. Sadly, the pandemic halted the couple's Las Vegas wedding plans. But as we expected, the lack of a guest-filled ceremony didn't stop these lovebirds from secretly getting married. Emma first sparked speculation about becoming a wife when she was interviewed by Reese Witherspoon. Eagle-eyed fans noticed the star had swapped her diamond ring for a gold band. Adding to the speculation was Stone's interaction with psychiatrist Harold Koplowitz.
If you marry an anxious man, you're gonna have to know me the rest of my life. You're doubling down.
Thankfully, I didn't do that.
It was so telling, though it still wasn't a confirmation. A little later, fans noticed that Dave and Emma were wearing matching rings. By September 2020, it was undeniable that the couple had gotten married. According to reports, they tied the knot in a super secret ceremony. Then, for a while, the couple continued being super low-key and were hardly seen. By March 2021, tabloids found out that Stone and McCary were pregnant, although it wasn't through some announcement or discreet hints. By the time we had found out that the couple was expecting, the actress was really pregnant. Paparazzi had caught her out and about with a large baby bump, indicating their little bundle of joy would be born soon. Days later, the two welcomed their first child together. Emma spoke to Jennifer Lawrence for Elle magazine in 2018 about her hope to become a mother in her 30s. "My perspective about kids has changed as I've gotten older," she told her friend. "I never babysat or anything. As a teenager, I was like, I'm never getting married. I'm never having kids. And then I got older and I was like, I really want to get married. I really want to have kids," the star added. A source gave insight into the couple's relationship shortly after their baby arrived. "They are a very grounded and private couple and were ready for a family," the insider said. Other sources reported that having a baby has brought the couple closer in a way they never expected. In 2021, Emma once gave a rare insight into motherhood while promoting her movie Cruella. The actress explained that being with her child in lockdown was very exciting. "I feel lucky with what lockdown has been, but it has been an insane year," she said. However, the star gave no other comments. She keeps things professional and focuses her interviews on her work and career. Since meeting on the set of SNL, Emma Stone and Dave McCary have built a beautiful, albeit very quiet, life together. Younger Emma might not believe it. The couple continue to enjoy each other's company and raise their daughter privately. We'll still catch them wearing matching clothes at a Padres game, courtside at an NBA match, or just headed out for a date night. That's all we have for you today. As always, thanks for choosing us. Spread the word and don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell for more celebrity stories. Be well and be kind.